Hi, it's Friday once again. Thank you for joining me here in Joy in Me today. It's been 6 months, guys, and if you are like most, the effects of this pandemic is catching up on you already. Even if in the beginning you started to the pandemic period na medyo positive pa kayo, ngayon parang nagka-catch up na siya sa'yo in forms of anxiety, pagkainip, pagka-impatient, kung kailan ba talaga ito matatapos. If you are one of those people, this Forward Friday is for you. I am Chek Sai. Let's start. Hi. So, it's been 6 months and people are increasingly anxious over this question. Kailan ba ito matatapos? Sa totoo, do you really think that after all of this is over, the effect on our life and our lifestyle would suddenly change? Hindi ba ito magtatagal pa for decades? If that is the case, then what are we waiting for? What are we putting on hold in our life just because there's a pandemic? All of this questioning about when this thing will end reminds me of the book of Simon Sinek on infinite games. He was describing two ways by which people can play the game of life. One is playing it with finite terms or using the infinite game, the finite game, or those who are playing this in infinite terms or playing it in the infinite game. What's the difference? Those people who are playing the finite games, they are always looking out for when this will end, and at the end, who is going to turn out to be winners and who are going to turn out to be losers. So therefore, there's always that pressure, no, to at the end of a certain game to win within the terms of the game. And then there's those who are playing the infinite game of life. What's the difference? In the infinite game, no one is really falling behind, or it doesn't really matter who's falling behind at this time or who's going ahead at this time, because at any turn, at any time, the game may change. And the main goal is not to win or to lose in the game, but rather to keep playing the game. Let's apply those principles in the things that are making people anxious at this time, just because we are all waiting for this to end. The first thing I think, and I can see that is putting a lot of pressure on a lot of people, is, of course, comparison. You're looking out at FB or LinkedIn or whatever you're watching right now, and you're looking at other people thriving, started their business, pumayat na, yumaman, because and their practice are being more lucrative right now because they just happen to be in the right niche. And then you look at yourself and say, ako hindi. If you're playing this in the finite game, baka nga, talo ka na. But if you're playing this in the infinite game, you're looking not because they are winning, you're looking out at them not because they're winning, but because you want to know what is it that they are doing or employing in their lives that is making them successful at this time in the midst of a pandemic. Let me take those and put them and apply them in my life. Because anyway, hindi pa naman tapos ang game, hindi pa tapos ang boxing, I can still win. Another thing that puts pressure or causing anxiety in people right now is procrastination. Bakit ko nasabi yon? In the beginning of the pandemic, very many people are sometimes somehow positive pa rin sila. They wanted to start a project, maybe write a book, start a YouTube channel, or ma-organize ang kanilang mga pictures, ma-organize ang kanilang mga budget, or be more productive. Pero ang tagal kasi matapos nung pandemic. They say they are going to do it within the pandemic period. Ang tagal matapos ng pandemic. So, right now, they're procrastinating over it because malayo pa naman, hindi pa naman matatapos. So, therefore, hindi sila umuusad. They're putting their life on hold. If you're playing the infinite game, what you're going to do is not really mind if you're going to do this within the pandemic, after the pandemic, or at whatever timeline you have in your life. The main reason that you're going to do it is because you need to do it for yourself. So whether there's a pandemic or not, you're going to do one thing at a time or one thing every day that will get you closer to those goals or to closer to the completion of those projects, because that's what you want to happen in your life. Lastly, people are anxious because they are finding a reason why this is all happening. When you're playing the finite game, you want to know the rules of the game. You want to um, hang on to the rules of the game. But when you're playing the infinite game, you know that the rules change, circumstances change. At any given turn, things may change. The more important thing is to keep at it, to be the person that you want to be in the end, and you're going to work on it little by little every day. So pandemic or not, you will be self-reflective. Pandemic or not, you will be kind. Pandemic or not, you will be working on being productive. Pandemic or not, you're going to be the person that you want to be. More compassionate, more helpful, more intelligent, wiser, I don't know. But you're just working on it, not within the terms of what is happening around you, but because of what you want to be as a person. So those three things: comparison, procrastination or putting projects on hold, and finding a reason in whatever it is that is happening right now. All of this, when we apply the infinite game, we're just going to keep working at it, keep playing, not putting things on hold, just doing things because the game is not going to be over until it is over. I hope you apply those principles in your life. Quit asking when this is going to end. Life is happening while you're asking. Just keep playing the game. Do the best you can every day. Matapos man to o hindi matapos, you are going to be the person that you want to be. And that is our Forward Friday this week. If you are here and you have been watching this, please follow on the page and ask people to follow. If you can share, if you think this is valuable, share it so that more people can hear about it. We don't know who's going to need it. See you again next week. Bye.